Hey guys, it's Sarah, and I'm sorry for this weird angle. My tripod just not working. I'm too tall, the bookshelves are too tall, I just can't figure it out yet. So I might have to be sitting down in all my videos. That's nothing, you know, sacrificial. But I just apologize. I wanted to stand up and it just looks weird. I'm sorry. But as you can tell, I redid my bookshelves. I also made them more stable so they no longer wobble, which means the Book Tower Challenge is coming your way very shortly, as well as a bookshelf tour. I spent the weekend, this past weekend, getting my room together, and it's pretty much done. There are a couple of things I still want to get, so if you guys are interested, I will also do a room tour soon. It's kind of what I've been doing. I've been in this weird reading slump. It's been really weird. Well, it's not really a reading slump, it's more of a book hangover. Thanks a lot, Hero of Ages. I just finished a book today, which I'm gonna have a review up shortly, so stay tuned for that. It was a new adult book, and I'm also currently in the middle of White Hot Kiss by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I am loving this book so far. So many supernatural references. I love it. I love the story and I love the characters, and I cannot wait to finish it. It's kind of creepy, so it's hard for me to read at night. I'm weird. I'm a little bit of a sissy when it comes to nighttime creepy reads. I don't like to read creepy things at nighttime. So that's why I was reading the new adult book, which, like I said, I'll have a review of. So that's kind of what I've been reading. That's it. I've literally just been hopping around in my books and picked up a few things. Nothing stuck, but I'm now on the verge of getting back into reading. Let's get into this video. I just want to do a very mini book haul. These are a couple of books that I bought for my birthday from authors' websites, and it took a couple of days to come in. Well, one of them took like a whole month, but I'll explain that. And then I also have a few books that I ended up picking up at Costco, of all places, when I went there with my dad over the weekend. So let's just get into those. I'm going to start with the two books that I picked up from Costco. The first one is The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. I'm out of breath for some reason. I've debated about picking this book up because I want the audiobook. That audiobook has won awards. It's so good, and Tim Doyle is the guy who, I don't know if the audiobook itself won awards or if I think it's Tom Doyle. Tom Doyle won the awards, but I've heard nothing but great things about the audiobook, and I'm really into audiobooks recently, so I've been debating about picking it up, but it was $10 at Costco and I couldn't pass it up. It's so pretty, and I ended up buying it. I don't even know if you can see all the way out there, but we'll figure it out. The next book that I picked up is a new release that just came out in the beginning of February, I'm pretty sure. That is The Winter's Curse by, Marie Ratuskowski. Marie Ratuskowski. Yeah, this sounds really cool, and it's a very pretty book. Let's look underneath the dust jacket. I haven't done that yet. Oh, it's just brown. This is about a girl who's a slave, and she starts to fall in love. Or no, she's a princess. She's a general's daughter. She finds a young slave up for auction and she buys him, and she doesn't decide to, and then she falls in love with him or something like that. Something really cool sounding, forbidden love, all that mamma jamma. So I picked it up. Next two books are books that I have been wanting for so long, but never really gave myself the occasion to buy them. And my birthday came up, so I just went ahead and bought them for my birthday. There's a little bit of a backstory. Kristen Ashley, if you go on her website, she has a page dedicated to US and international books, and she will, if you buy a book, she will sign it and ship it to you. So I have been wanting to do that for so long, and I wanted all the Rock Chick books, but I had already had the first few of them. I had the first one and the 7th one and like the middle one. So I didn't know which one to buy and get signed because I didn't want to have a middle one signed. So I ended up getting the last one signed. So that is what I have. That's the first book that I got from her. I bought 2 books, obviously. So yeah, I got this one signed, Rock Chick Renegade. It's the last one. And I asked her to put a little birthday message in there because I'm really silly and I acted like I was a third person. I said, yeah, Sarah's birthday's today, so if you could send her a birthday message. So she's really sweet and did that for me. I'm so silly, but it says, Sarah, Ren gives you birthday kisses, XOXO, Kristen Ashley, and then it says rock on down here because that's what rock chicks do, they rock on. Oh god, I'm such a fangirl. This is the first one that I got off her website, and I really enjoyed the Rock Chick series, just so we're clear, everyone knows that. The next one I decided to pick out my favorite book ever of hers, and I spoiled myself a little bit, so I got the last one in the Rock Chick series and my favorite book that she has published, because, well, my favorite books aren't published. Well, my absolute favorite one isn't published, but this is my very close runner-up, and that one is published, so I got it, and it's Lawman obviously by Chris and Ashley. This is part of the Dream Man series. This book is just so good. I love it to death. And she signed it and it says, Sarah, enjoy your time with Big Hearted Mitch, XOXO, Chris and Ashley. And I totally fangirled when I got this. It was so good moment. She also sent a couple of her bookmarks with just her name on it, and her website on the back, which was cool. And they're really substantial bookmarks, so that's kind of cool. And then she also, on the receipt, she also said, thank you, darling, and signed it, Kit. And I just fangirled over this, so I'm keeping it forever. So, yeah. The last book that I got is the one that took a couple months to get here, and there's a reason. I pre-ordered Words of Radiance by Brandon Sanderson. I went on his website way back in the beginning of February, and he had a blog post about him doing signings, and I was looking at the locations. No one ever comes to Las Vegas for book signings, and if they do, it's really random places or festivals or something. I was looking at all of the places that Brandon Sanderson was going to be, and he was going to be in California, Utah, and Arizona, all in within a week of my birthday. So I was thinking really hard about going to one of the signings. Driving to LA is not that bad, and just going ahead and getting a book signed, I thought that'd be really cool. Meet Brandon Sanderson, thought that'd be really cool too. However, it just didn't pan out, and when I scrolled down on his website, there was a bookstore that was actually sending copies of signed books out. So Brandon Sanderson was going to go sign, you know, X number of copies, and they were going to be sent out, and they were going to be stamped with the number of book that you get if you know, sign up. Long story short, I got this personalized to my brother and I, and signed and shipped to me, and it came out on my birthday, so obviously, I ordered it way back in February, and that's why it took so long, because it wasn't out yet. Anyways, so that's, you know, this huge ass book that you see all over the store. I've seen it in Costco, I've seen it in Barnes & Noble. It's freaking ginormous. There is about 1,882 pages. I can show you if you really care. I don't know if anybody cares about the signings, but it says to Sarah and Grant, Bridge 4. I don't really know what that means yet because I have not read the series yet, but it's signed by him. My brother is currently in the middle of this, I think. I stole it from him, but he has a bookmark in here, I thought. I gave him one, but looks like he took it out. He doesn't like bookmarks, he just memorizes the page numbers. But he's about halfway through, 500 and something pages through, and he's really enjoying it. It says it's really, really fast paced, and yeah, hopefully he can finish it within the next year. No, I'm just joking, but I'm just gonna start Way of Kings very, very shortly, and I cannot wait to get on to this one. Alright, so that is in my tiny little book haul. Okay, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you guys are gonna pick up any of these books, or if you're planning on picking them up, if you've read them and enjoyed them, whatever the case may be. I know it's kind of a random set of books, but you know, I just thought I would share with you really quickly what I got for my birthday personally, like what I bought myself for my birthday, and then just a couple of books I picked up. So anyways, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I already said that. Have a great day. Bye.